right? So when he was saying about Nip, the gang banging and the snitch thing or whatever, when that happened to Nip, right? All of us was fucked up over it. Even the motherfuckers that wasn't close to him was fucked up over it because of the situation, the way it happened, what Nip was trying to bring to the community, right? But what Wack was saying was that if you speak on something that's gang related, then you have to be prepared for that. That's just like if I got something against Munchie or I'm saying something about Munchie, right? And it's politicking and it's gang shit. Whatever I say to Munchie or whatever I do, I better be prepared for the reaction of Munchie because I don't know how he's going to react. So if I'm going to be politicking, then I need to have my hammer on me at all times. I need to be prepared. My head need to be on a swivel. I need to. So when he said that, he was saying more on a gang level. Like if you're participating in gang activity or you politicking on gang activity, you have to somewhat be ready. You see what I'm saying? And people got mad at him for saying that.
So I could agree that Wack timing be horrible, right?
Horrible.
Like
Horrible.
If he said a lot of this stuff a year later instead of in that time, it'd be received different.
Yes.
So I could say that. And on top of that, his delivery be horrible.
Yeah.
It'd be a little too it ain't got no cut on it. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
That's real.
So I could see that, but then he's a antagonist. He keeps shit going. He do shit for shock value. He about to he gonna laugh before he even get it out. So you know it's bullshit. Cause I didn't study his habits. I'm like,
well, I think bro is a pathological liar, like
but see,
to the ultimate level.
But if he is right, he's entertaining. This is a business. He's entertaining. I'm not saying he's lying or he's not lying. You see what I'm saying? That's not my business, and it's not my business what he's saying and what he's doing on his podcast or on his platform. You see what I'm saying?
But what if he decided to tell a crazy lie about you? You just gonna sit there and say, "Well, that's just entertainment."
It just happened. It just happened with the paperwork with Sad, right? The narrative of me giving him the paperwork
is
at
because
the
he
time
want to work with you?
is no. So first of all, I didn't start that narrative of with Big Sad, right? It came out and people start calling me, right? They start calling me and asking me, was it true? When I found out, I didn't know nothing about it, right? So this is what really happened. What really happened was I've been knowing Sad since he was young, right? I was putting the Blood, the Crip, and the Mexican in the group together, and I had auditions, and me and Akon was filming it for a TV show, right? The TV show was literally going to get picked up. E1 was going to pick up the TV show. Sad came to the audition. Kid couldn't rap at all.
You kidding me?
He couldn't rap at all.
Wow.
He was trying to freestyle.
Because I think he's nice.
No,
Yeah.
listen. Yeah,
remember what he said right there, and I'm going to double back on that. Go ahead.
So at that time, he got up there and he just was freestyling and dissing. It was horrible, right? And he didn't take it personal. He didn't get picked or whatever the case may be. A lot of people didn't get picked, right? So he went and worked on his craft. I'm not saying that he's not good. I'm not denying that kid is not good, right? So I'm one of the only people in West LA, not LA, but in West LA, that everybody know as far as the music shit because of the dollar situation. They know I was with Akon. So a lot of people used to reach out to me all the time about the music situation or whatever the case may be. So at the time of this kid getting hot, I guess everybody is calling me, right? And they like, yo, you heard Sad. And I'm like, shit, nah. So they start sending me stuff. Or whatever the case may be. I'm like, oh, he kind of nice or whatever. So I would bump into Sad. Like, Sad would be rolling through. I'll say what's up to him, this and that, shake his hand. He'd be like, what should I be doing or whatnot? So I'm giving him, like, what he should be doing. Like, I never wanted to sign him or tried to sign him. I never wanted to manage him, never asked to manage him. We were just cool, you know what I'm saying? So, Adam, my homeboy Adam, Easy No Steroids that Dolly used to mention all the time, you know, he was like, man, you should fuck with him. So, Swiss was in jail, fighting his case, and based on what he was getting accused of, you know what I'm saying? What he was getting accused of, I asked him as my homie. Like, he's younger than me. I didn't have to, but I did, just out of respect. I said, yo, you care if I f Sad? You know what I'm saying? Because his alleged situation was supposed to be on their homies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know? But this is what he's getting accused of, right? So I said, you mind if I was sad? He like hell nah. And I'm like, why? And he was like, they got down on me. Or lied on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. So I just backed up. I never knew. All these years, I never knew. So then when it started coming out, Sad started deflecting and try to say that the homie was telling, right? Which is nowhere near true. So at this point, you trying to smut the homie name, right? So now it's time to go get this paperwork. So now the homie like, T-Money, I need you to go, you know what I'm saying? I've been solid this whole time. Listen, I don't got no problems in here with my name or whatever. And he's serious about his name. All right, cool.
You talking about K Swiss,
Yeah.
right?
Serious about his name or whatever the case may be. So boom, start trying to go get the paperwork or whatever the case may be. It was difficult because him being in there, the attorney didn't want to give the paperwork up or whatnot. So at this time, we're still trying to call Sad. Like, because really, a nigga want to just leave this shit alone. But he's not communicating with nobody. He's still trying to say the homie is telling. So we're still trying to like, yo, reach out to this nigga. And he told one of the Damu little homies or whatever the case may be from out the biddies, he ain't doing no talking. So once he said that he ain't doing no talking or whatever the case may be, then that's when the paperwork got given to old boy, to Wack. But before that, I had kept it so quiet and took it to people personally because everybody was calling me. I didn't call nobody. I didn't have nobody number. That shit came out. A nigga called me on three-way. I guess called somebody and was like, is this true? And they was like, well, T-Money from over there. If anybody know, he'll probably know. So when they called me on three-way, I'm getting calls from jail. Calling niggas from jail on three-way, this and that. They like, yo, is this true? And I'm like, yeah, it's true. I said he tried to clean it up, but yeah, it's true. So we was trying to talk to him to go tell, so he can be like, yo, go tell the truth. And Swiss ain't told on nobody or whatever. He didn't even do what they accusing him of doing. So you see what I'm saying? So then he said he wasn't doing no talking. So that's how the paperwork came out or whatever the case may be. We wasn't gonna even do that. But I had took it to certain individuals that he was dealing with just on a under, like here. So the shit that just happened with Hefe saying that, you know, I gave it to Wack or whatever the case may be and didn't give it to him, that wasn't, the timelines was different. I showed him I wasn't going to give it to anybody because I was told not to give it to anybody. But when Sad said he ain't doing no more talking, he ain't want to talk, then that's when I was told to give it to Wack. Like, yo, go ahead and give it to him and do him like he tried to lie on me. You know what I'm saying? He tried to lie on me and smut my name. Do the same thing to him. Or as far as not lying, but get a paperwork so it's to the public. You know?